Hypercar. But it's not £500,000 anymore. I'll tell you what, let's talk about money later. This is the Ferrari SF90 Stradale.
We dropped in to see our friends at Alexander's Prestige in North Yorkshire, a showroom packed with everything from SUVs to supercars and some truly stunning classics. But I wasn't in the mood for old school today. I wanted something a bit more high-tech, so I picked this.
A car so complicated, it needs 3 electric motors, a twin-turbo V8, and what I can only assume is a PhD in astrophysics just to understand it. Every time you accelerate, you realise Ferrari built this car just to prove a point. That hybrid doesn't mean boring. You get 986 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and a gearbox that is so fast, it makes your brain feel foggy. And yet, when you lift off, it's all calm again. You can whisper through traffic in silence, pretending you're trying to save the planet. But deep down, you know that this is one of the most outrageous things ever built with a set of number plates. This car is wild even when it's standing still. It's like a LaFerrari that's just been on a Pilates class. It's sleek, it's tight, and it's slightly angry. The design's not just for show though. This little flap at the back, that's the shut-off gurney. That moves 100 times every second to either give you extra downforce or to help it slice through the air. Pop the frunk though, and you'll find a battery. Because of course, this is Ferrari's first plug-in hybrid. Underneath all this carbon and wizardry lives a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 paired with 3 electric motors, one between the engine and gearbox and 2 up front. This gives you 986 brake horsepower. 986. That's almost twice what you get out of a 458 Speciale. 0 to 60, 2.5 seconds. 0 to 124 in just 6.7 seconds. We need to get inside. Now Ferrari tells you this is where the magic starts. You press the start button, sorry, the touch panel, because Ferrari deleted all the buttons, and it starts in total silence. It's eerie, a bit like seeing your dog walk on 2 legs. We've got carbon interior, we've got carbon race seats, we've got JBL speakers, we've got Apple CarPlay, and we've even got a front axle lift. And all this time whilst we've been talking, those electric motors are actually running. So it's the kind of car that doesn't wake your neighbours if you're getting up at 6 AM. But if you do want more noise, you just do this. And now you get all the noise from that beautiful engine. So let's get this bit out of the way. Yes, it's complicated. There are more computers in here than you've got in your local Apple store. The depreciation has been savage. You can almost hear the value ticking down as you drive it.
But what's behind the drop in value? Is it because the hybrids still divide opinion? Or has the arrival of the 296 changed the game? Tell us what you think in the comments below.
And it's not cheap to run. Servicing, insurance, tyres, they're all big numbers. It also has a tiny electric range, officially 15 miles. In reality, you'd struggle to get from Alexander's Prestige to the A1 without running out of electric. And let's be honest, it's not the most soulful Ferrari ever made. You can't quite feel the engine like you can in a 458 or an F12. It's more PlayStation fast. You don't drive it, you supervise it. But that's where this particular car starts to make perfect sense. Because the chap that bought this from brand new, he's done all the hard work for you. This exact car, a 2020 car, with just over 5,000 miles on it, is up for sale at Alexander's Prestige. The price? Less than 270 grand. Which sounds a lot, until you realise the first owner probably paid £500,000. And when you drive it, you realise this is a Ferrari at the peak of its intelligence. Each of the front wheels have their own electric motor, so it can send torque individually left and right. That means the car pulls you around the corners. You can actually feel it dragging the front end in. The gearbox doesn't have a reverse gear, the car just uses the front motors to go backwards. That's how obsessed Ferrari were with saving weight. And those three motors combined with the V8 give this car instant power. There is no lag, no hesitation, just wham! All of the systems inside make hundreds of calculations every millisecond. Managing traction, aero, suspension, torque. If you could see it happening, it looked like the Matrix, only in Grigio Silverstone and shouting Italian words. So yes, new SF90s plummet in value, but that's not an issue, that's an opportunity. Someone else has already taken the big hit. Now you get the full experience, the speed, the madness, the bragging rights, for nearly half the price. Ferrari calls this car the Stradale, which means road going, but honestly, it's like a spaceship with number plates. If you ever wanted a hypercar that you can literally drive every day without losing your shirt, this is it. It's a £500,000 Ferrari for pretty much the same price as a well-spec'd Range Rover. And that's why, right here, right now, at Alexander's Prestige, this is one of the cleverest buys on the market. But if it's not extreme enough for you, and what you actually want is V12 madness, why not look at something like the Revuelto? Where would you sit your money?